Quora is a powerful platform for marketing and building thought leadership, but it's important to use it the right way. There are certain things you should never do on Quora if you want to maintain a positive presence and avoid getting banned. So in this video, we'll cover 5 crucial mistakes you must avoid when using Quora for business or personal brand. But before we do that, this video is brought to you by us, The Marketing Project. The Marketing Project is a digital marketing agency that specializes in Q&A marketing. So if you're interested in using Quora for branding, lead generation, and prospect nurturing, check us out. We offer services like profile optimization, market research, content repurposing, and full service of writing Quora answers. If you're interested and you want to learn more, the link is in the description. Alright, the first thing you must do is avoid publishing too much content at once. Publishing a lot of content isn't really an issue because it goes against Quora's terms of service. It's a problem because if you publish a lot of content and that content has violations on it, you'll risk multiple infractions in a short period of time. And as a result, your content will get collapsed, or in the worst case scenario, you could get banned. So stay on the safe side and publish 1 or 2 answers per day max. The second mistake you must avoid is linking to your website too much. This is a mistake I see all the time. So people go on Quora, and because they can control how many links they add on their answers, they end up adding too many links to their website. And the problem is that Quora has systems in place to record and categorize these types of actions. What I mean is, this will make it so your domain is associated with the spam, and every time you link to it, you'll risk your content getting collapsed. A solution to this is to only link to your website when it actually makes sense. For example, when you mention a blog post or a video on your website, when you want to share a guide that goes more in depth into a topic, or when you have a call to action to download a guide or an app or something like that. The third mistake you should avoid is linking to the same page over and over again. One definition that you need to get familiar with is the concept of link diversity. What this means is you should have links on your answer that link to data, statistics, and other resources that back up your claims. And this will make it so you link to more domains beyond just your website. So just don't overdo it. 2 to 5 links per answer should be fine. The fourth mistake you must avoid is using the same images in multiple Quora answers. I've said this multiple times in previous videos, but you should never use the same images in multiple answers in a short period of time. And the reason for this is because if you do it, you'll trigger Quora's spam algorithm. So make sure to use different images for all your answers, and you should be fine. And the fifth mistake you must avoid is having too many calls to action. There's a concept that's called decision paralysis. According to Reclaim AI, decision paralysis is the inability to decide out of fear of making the wrong choice or being overwhelmed by too many options. And that's what we want to avoid, overwhelming our readers by having too many calls to action. So just focus on 1 call to action per answer and you'll be fine. Alright, those are 5 mistakes you should avoid making if you want to use Quora for business. So let's recap really quickly. 1. Avoid publishing too much content at once. 2. Avoid linking to your website too much. 3. Avoid linking to the same page over and over again. 4. Avoid using the same images in multiple Quora answers. And 5. Avoid having too many calls to action. So follow these tips and you'll be on your way to building a sustainable, effective Quora marketing strategy that keeps you in Quora's good graces. And since you're already thinking about using Quora for business, watch this video right here because it will teach you how to find the best questions to answer on Quora.